welcome back to my channel. Through me lens, it's your girl, me, Michaela Edgeworth, and I'm back with another video. I am so excited about this topic I'm talking about today. On this segment I like to call Let's Talk About It. Today we're going to jump right in it. Today's topic, if you haven't already read on the bottom of this video, it is, so you want to see a therapist. And pretty much today I'll be talking about therapy. Sorry, this is my notebook, guys. I be writing my notes. Just pretty much talking about therapy with all, I guess, basically just therapy altogether. My experience with it, and of course I always like to give you guys takeaways and just some tips on how to go about therapy, since if it's something that you're thinking about. So let's get started. I'm so excited. Let's just jump right into it. But of course, first thing first, it's scripture time. You know, it's always time for scripture and giving God the praise. So let's get on to our scripture of the day. So today's scripture is from Matthew 7:7 through 8. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks the door will open. Yeah, so that's today's Bible verse. I don't think, it doesn't really tie into the topic. I just thought it was a nice verse for you guys. So yeah, okay, let's go on and get started with this video. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking just about therapists. Like again, this is just for those of you who are thinking about wanting to do therapy or are just like a little apprehensive about it. You don't know if you want to do it, or you do, or you don't. You just don't know. Like, you're thinking about it, but you just don't know. So I'm hoping that this will kind of help you in figuring out if this is something for you. First, I'm just going to talk about quickly my experience with therapy. I have been in therapy now for going on a year and a couple months. I decided to go to therapy and get a therapist because I just realized, like, really, I was just like in a bad place. And I know I was in a bad place. It was just a dark time for me. And personally, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I guess for those who are wondering, like, okay, when do you need therapy, or when do you feel like you should get a therapist? Personally, for me, I felt like where I was just getting fed up with myself, in the sense of like, why am I like this? Why does at a single word something triggers me to where I get mad out of nowhere, or someone could do something to me and it could be the littlest things and then I'm blowing it up out of proportion or just mad. Like, not even just like, you kind of piss me off, but like mad where I don't even want to talk to you. I'm ready to cut you off. And I just felt like that was unhealthy. And it was unhealthy and just not, it wasn't good. And when I was trying to do, like, the person I was trying to be, it was getting in the way. Yeah, it was getting away in my life. So that's why I kind of wanted therapy. I just wanted to better myself and to get a hold of the burdens and traumas that I felt that was overtaking my life. Moving on to like my experience. So I overall think that therapy was the best thing that has happened to me. I am not the same person that I was a year ago. And like, just everything, like in the way I think and the way that I am more like aware of myself. I think therapy did a good job. Me going to therapy, I think that's the biggest takeaway that I could say with therapy. I am so aware of myself. Therapy gives you a sense of learning yourself and learning why you're mad, why certain things tick you off. And I feel like I'm so more self-conscious and aware of just me and I love it. Like I'm figuring out who Michaela is, and I'm understanding Michaela as a person, what makes her mad, what drives her, and I'm loving it. I'm loving learning about myself. So now I'm just going to get into, because I don't want to talk about me. This is more so for you and how I can help you. So I'm about to go on and move into these tips and stuff about going about therapy. My first gem for you, because, you know, I like to say, because I feel like I really do be giving y'all gems. Like, low-key, y'all should thank me. Like, you welcome. You welcome, because I know I be giving y'all gems. I know I be helping y'all out. And I'm so happy to be able to do it. Of course. Okay, I'm really goofy today. I don't know why. Don't mind me, guys. First gem for you guys is pretty much when it comes to therapy and all that, when you go about going to or wanting to, I just want you guys to understand that you're doing it for you. And what I mean by that, go in it thinking that you're going to get that apology. Don't go in it thinking that that person who hurt you will realize, like, you will have a sit-down conversation with that person and they're going to apologize for everything and all the hurt and wrong that you did. Like, I'm not saying that that can't happen, but there's a chance that it might. But that shouldn't deter you from still doing the work on yourself to get better and to heal from the situation. Because at the end of the day, you're not doing it for that person. You're doing it to better you, to better your life, to not feel that burden or heaviness that you feel when you wake up every day, to be the best version of yourself and not allowing that burden or traumas to overtake your life, you know? Gem number 2 is pretty much finding a therapist. And how do you go about finding a therapist? Say another way to go about it is like the internet, like Google. Really, like just Google. Just find some local counseling centers or whatever, however they're set up in your area. Personally, my therapist is a Black female. I just was that was important to me. I wanted to be represented in my therapy room. Like, I wanted my therapist, I just wanted my therapist to be like me. Like, I know with working within me in the sense of Black female. I think an important thing to think about when finding a therapist is just understanding. I think this is the best advice that was given to me. A therapist is like dating in a sense. Like, you have to find the right one for you, for your situation that works for you, you know? So don't get discouraged if like you're in a session and you just like, I'm not really feeling this therapist. It's fine. Another way to help you in finding like a therapist that works for you, a lot of therapists specialize in a certain area. So focused on like the youth and young adult transition from college to adult life. I thought that was cool. Some therapists specialize in family. Some people specialize in marriages and relationships. Some therapists specialize in like traumas, childhood traumas. So just look at that. I'm pretty sure reading their bio and seeing what they do and what like their background and stuff will help just kind of get to knowing them in a way. Gem number 3 is to be open to the process. So don't be quick to have your guards up. Just have your guards down a little bit and just be open to the new you're trying to bring. Because at the end of the day, you're going to therapists to be better, to better yourself. So of course, when you're trying to better yourself, there are certain things some things you just have to try differently to be able to get to that person you want to be. So just be open to the process, and I promise you, it's a great process. Like, look at me. Look how I turned out. Gem number 4. This one has to do with what am I trying to say? Affording therapy. This gem is pretty much just in regards to like paying and affording therapy. Just do some research on what programs are out there. Personally, I have like my insurance, like check out your insurance and see what all within your insurance offers. Because what happened, like personally for me, my insurance actually covered my therapy sessions, but the way it worked was that I had to pay a certain amount of balance first out of pocket before they could cover it. It's like you have to pay this like a certain amount before they could cover the sessions. And honestly, my amount was like $100, and then they would pay like after I paid that $100, I guess up to $100 worth of sessions or money worth, whatever, they would then pay for my therapy. So now I just have a copay of going about paying. Like some therapy places accept certain insurance, so I guess finding those therapists who accept your insurance. Also, if you don't have insurance, then just see their way of going about payment plans, because I know like some of the ones that I researched that I didn't decide to do, they had payment plan options of like figuring out what works and stuff, and you could just do a payment plan. Some sessions could be like $100 and some dollars, but if we be realistic, y'all, like we spend $100 on like little stuff, you know, like I spend more than that on weave, on this darn stuff on my head, you know. So it's just like, just be let's make our mental health a priority. So like if it is $100, like if that means sacrificing your bundles to be better inside, sacrificing looking good on the outside to actually looking good on the inside, let's do that. You know, let's not try to be pretty on the out but still ugly inside, you know. Let's flip that. Let's work on ourselves. My last gem for you guys is to pretty much let you guys know that therapy, it is a process. This isn't a quick fix type of situation. And that it's important to just stay patient and just know that it doesn't happen overnight. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. Like, therapy is not something that you just go to and you just sit at and you go about your happy-go-lucky day. No, it's like a process in the sense that you sit there, you talk about your stuff, and you got to actually put what you talk about into therapy to play, like and actually practice on it. Like if your therapist give you some things to work on it. If you it's just like you have to put in work, guys. Like it's not just the therapist's job, it's your job too. Especially if you're going in for dealing with traumas and burdens and all that. A lot of them traumas and burdens took 20, 14, 16, 17 years to build. You think it's going to take, if it took you 17 years or 20, 24 years to go to therapy, you think you about to be quick fix and done in one session? No, that's 24 years of unpacking to do. You know? Or maybe continue promoting mental health. Let's keep promoting it. Let's make it a norm to talk about. Let's put it on the forefront of our lives because it's very important. Mental health is very important. And I feel like we shouldn't be ashamed to talk about it. We shouldn't feel ashamed to be able to like tell our peers like, hey, I think I need some help. Like we should be able to openly express that. And unfortunately, I can't say there's been a progress, but we still have a long ways to go. But I just think it's just important to acknowledge where you are mentally, and if you feel like you're not in a place where you want to be, or you feel as though your mental is lacking in some areas, get the help. There's nothing wrong with it, and you're not crazy, okay? You're not crazy. I hope that this video really helped you guys and resonated with you guys in some type of way. To go ahead and like, comment below, but also subscribe to your girl. Come on, what you doing? We gotta subscribe. Let's continue building this family. I love talking to you guys. I love being able to help you guys in any sort of way I can. You guys have a great day, night, or whatever time you're watching this. Until next time, love and blessings. I love you guys so much. Mwah.